Good afternoon, and welcome back once again to the world as we see it. We've been off. It's been a while since we uploaded the video. There's a couple of things going on, of course, a lot of end of the year activities and so on. But we're back. I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. Hope that you had a great start to 2024. I know we did, and so we're glad to be back again. Now today, I want to talk about the response of the Biden administration to the action taken by the South African government. As some of you would have heard by now, is that the South African government has charged Israel and Benjamin Netanyahu with genocide at the CCJ, or basically the World Court, the Criminal Justice Court. They have charged the government of Israel with genocide against the Palestinian people, especially those in Gaza. Personally, I think it's about time, right? This genocide has been taking place for a long time. It's been taking place since 1948, but it's just kind of sped up and was intensified in the past 3 months since the Hamas's action on October 7th. But what is amazing to me, it's not surprising, but it is still amazing, is the reaction by the Biden administration. And the Biden administration has condemned South Africa for bringing these charges against Israel. I'm going to play a video with the Biden administration, the Biden official, saying what he's saying. And then so you can hear for yourself, okay? Here it is.
South Africa's filed this 84-page lawsuit against Israel, accusing them of genocide. Israel says that this is blood libel. Does Washington agree? And where does this put Washington and Pretoria?
We find this submission meritless, counterproductive, and completely without any basis in fact whatsoever.
You've heard it, right? The Biden administration not only give political cover to the murderous Zionist regime in Israel, in occupied Palestine, but now they are actually condemning South Africa for doing what is correct. Now, here's the thing. Think about this. If you are supporting a criminal while he is committing a crime, doesn't that also make you a criminal? Let me repeat that. You're supporting a criminal while he is committing a crime. Doesn't that also make you a criminal? So we know the whole world has come out and made it clear that what Israel is doing to the Palestinians, especially those in Gaza, is an act of genocide. And Israel is guilty of multiple war crimes based on the UN definition of war crimes, okay? The whole world has come out and said, this is what's going on. But the United States and a couple other countries, some small islands like the Marshall Islands and places like this, Guam and so on, have come out and supported Israel in its murderous action. Now, here's the deal. The United States calls itself a champion of democracy. And they believe so strongly in democracy that they will go to great lengths to impose democracy on other countries for their own good. I'm going to give you democracy against your will for your own good, because that's how strong I believe in democracy. The UN Security Council is made up of 15 members. 10 of those members rotate, but there are 5 permanent members: the United States, England, France, Russia, and China. Now, this is how much the United States believe in democracy. Any one of those 5 permanent members can silence the entire world. every member of the general body of the United Nations can vote one way, and just one member of the Security Council, one of the five permanent members, can veto the entire world. And that's what's been happening. The United States, no less than 4 times, have vetoed the actions and the will of the people around the world, giving Israel political cover to continue its murderous action, continue the carnage against the Palestinian people, especially those in Gaza. Now, Israel claims that they're fighting against Hamas. They want to root Hamas out. If that's the case, then why are they doing what they're doing in the West Bank? Hamas doesn't rule the West Bank. There may be some Hamas officials, some political officials in the West Bank, but Hamas doesn't rule the West Bank. The West Bank is ruled by Fatah, right, which is headed up by Mr. Abbas. So why are they doing what they're doing to the Palestinian people in the West Bank if they claim that their objective is to remove Hamas? Hamas is not in the West Bank. So that's a lie, okay? But those of you who are supporters of Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, and who up to this point found it difficult to come to the conclusion that Joe Biden is a supporter of genocide, well, I think the scales should be removed from your eyes right now. Because the United States, the world, the right actions of the South African government, who have brought charges against the murderous, genocidal Zionist government of Israel, and the United States has condemned those actions.